Recording.
Riding the Royal Enfield Himalayan 450 at Randy Cycle. It's got the comfort seat on it and crash bars and stuff. A little bit of heft to get off the side stand. Had to crank a second to get started. This one's got 335 miles now. Now it's like a home button. Okay, reset the trip meter. I don't know how to get it on trip meter, but anyway. Okay, so I just got off the Ibex 450, kind of seeing the difference in feel. And this bike has a comfort seat from Royal Enfield. And I can feel it's got a bit of pad on the top. So far, so good. Can tell it's a single, whereas the Ibex was a twin. I think this is a touring windscreen on this one, like very slightly taller. I have to compare it when I get back. Okay, probably needed to go down to second for that curve turn. Yeah, the character is definitely different than the Ibex single versus twin. Sixth gear above 55 feels good. When I shifted into it at 50, it felt a little bit low. Definitely windier than the Ibex was. Mode change denied. It says, mode change denied, retry in the next ignition cycle. Maybe I'll stop, turn it off, turn it on, and see if the modes change. It feels a lot like a naked bike, just because you have just a little windshield, no fairing or anything. Okay, so we're going to turn her off, turn her on. We'll see about modes. Now we're in performance mode. Looks like you can't do the mode while you're moving. So we'll stop and see if it lets us. There we go. Had to be moving. Okay, we'll stay in performance mode. feels a little quicker than the Ibex did. It could just be that the engine's working more. Let's not get hit here. In sixth gear, it is not vibey. 6 at 60. It feels taller than my Scram does, very similar to the Ibex. The Ibex, you kind of see your gas tank, it's more in your line of sight, whereas this is a little more down. First gear you kind of want to get out of. Second and third are fine. And let's not hit a cat. My family would not approve of that. This bike has a few more miles on it, so it's a little more broken in. I like that it feels like a naked bike, although the windshield's a little bit noisy. So 65 at 6th. You can feel it's a little vibey. Not terrible, just you can tell it's high in the rev range. Spikes, because I can do 65, 70 through here. I'm doing 66 now. It feels fine. Now this turn up here, I go down to either first or second depending on the bike. So we'll see how this feels. TFT is kind of cool. So we're in 6th gear now, down to 3rd. Yeah, 2nd for the turn.